All right. Welcome back to today's video, guys. I kind of want to talk to you guys about what's going on in the world today. So, if you guys don't know, there was a global outage that just happened like not too long ago, and I kind of want to talk about it a little bit and just kind of give my thoughts about what's going on. And I apologize for my room; it's like a little kind of messy. I just gotta clean it, whatever. But um, anyways, yeah, I just want to talk about this global outage. Like I just feel like we use like we're over dependent. Like we depend on technology so much that we don't see anything happening in our world. And like I feel like this is a bad thing. Like we just use technology so much. Like we even use our phones too much. Like it's just if something were to happen, everybody wouldn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like everybody would go like 0 to 100, like go crazy or something. So, I mean, I feel like we just need to step back and like take a break from our phones. We just need to live in the real world. Like I mean, because like everything is so dependent on technology. It's like if something were to happen, like today, like I said, everybody would go crazy. So I mean it's just like this wasn't as crazy was because what I was reading in the news article was this wasn't a it wasn't just a United States thing. No, this was a global thing. Like this happened globally, like all around the world. And I just feel like we just over rely on tech too much. Like we use our phones. Like we don't we just I mean I'm like I'm used to this. Like I'm like I'm a person who does this a lot too. You know what I mean? Like I use my phone a lot too, and I need to stop too. Like I go on YouTube. I go on YouTube. I look at like go on the news too, and I feel like I need to stop too as well. But I just feel like this is a lesson that we as humanity needs to like. This is a lesson that we need. Like there's somebody is trying to, I feel like somebody is trying to tell us something. You know what I mean? Like somebody's like, hey, like we just need to take a step back because like and it's crazy was because when I was reading the article too, like it said, this wasn't a cybersecurity attack. This wasn't a Trojan horse. This wasn't, you know what I mean? Like this was something that's like antivirus software. Like this is something that is supposed to protect the software in case of a cybersecurity attack. And that's crazy because like you don't even like think about it. Like, you install like antivirus software and thinking that it's going to help you, and it destroys like a whole ton of computers. Banks are not able to function right now. Hospitals are overwhelmed. Like I mean, not overwhelmed, but like you guys get what I'm trying to say. Like they're just down right now. Everybody's trying to get care. Everybody's like, oh my god, what's going on? And I just feel like we just need to take a step back. We need to stop relying on technology so much. And I keep saying that because it's true. Like we need to think of different ways to not rely on tech so much, because if we do rely on it and then something bad does happen, then it's like, oh well, what are we gonna do? You know what I mean? Well, you get what we got solutions for. Like we relied on it, so it's like what happens? If this happens, and so on and so forth. So I think this was a lesson. This is a lesson that somebody is trying to, like, not a lesson per se, but this is a warning sign per se. Like somebody is trying to tell us something, and we need to listen. Like all of us, I feel like all of humanity needs to listen to that message, and we just need to take a step back from our phones, from YouTube, from social media, from everything, and just live in the moment. Because something as small as this, like if this was, like, let's just say, like if something worse were to happen, like thank god they got the systems back up or whatever, but let's just say if something worse were to happen, where it's like, well, we can't get on our phones, and what are we gonna do? Like what are we gonna do as far as like, how else are we gonna communicate with each other? How else are we gonna pay our bills? How else? We need to think of other solutions as well. As far as like instead of relying on tech, what other solutions can we do to minimize our impact of like feeling this? And so that's one of the solutions I feel like we could do is, limit limit our use on tech. Like I feel like we should limit our use. And so anyways, I just thought, I come on here today and kind of make this video for y'all, because I thought it was really interesting, and I thought like we just need to take a step back, like all of us. We just need to just live in the moment instead of being on our phones or whatever. So yeah, anyways, I just want to make this video, and yeah. So make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.